The forbidden grimoire Shams Al-Ma'arif Al-Kubra. In the dim silence of a forgotten library, buried beneath dust and shadows, there lies a book whose very name carries fear. Its pages have been whispered about for centuries, its words condemned, hidden, and burned, yet it refuses to vanish from history. This is the Shams Al-Ma'arif Al-Kubra, the great son of Gnosis. It was written in the 13th century, attributed to Ahmad Al-Buni, a mystic and scholar whose knowledge of divine names, letters, and cosmic forces has haunted the imagination of generations. To some, he was a saintly figure who uncovered spiritual secrets. To others, he was a sorcerer who dared to walk too close to forbidden fire. The grimoire is not like other books. It is not a tale, nor a collection of myths. It is a manual, a guide filled with cryptic diagrams, talismans, and invocations said to bend reality, to call forth angels, or jinn, or things that exist beyond the veil of human sight. And those who opened it without caution often paid a price. The discovery: imagine yourself walking through a crumbling ruin, candle in hand. The air smells of damp stone and mildew. Cobwebs hang like torn veils in the corners, and your steps echo through chambers where no one has walked for decades. On a crooked shelf, hidden under layers of forgotten manuscripts, you find it bound in leather blackened by time, its surface cracked like the skin of something once living. Faded Arabic script adorns the cover, though the letters seem to shimmer faintly in the candlelight, as if alive. The words read, Shams Al-Ma'arif Al-Kubra. You hesitate, but curiosity is a cruel master. And so, with trembling fingers, you open the book. The first pages seem harmless enough: lists of numbers, grids, sequences of Arabic letters arranged in strange patterns. But then, the words shift. They grow darker, they instruct, they demand, and you begin to realize this is not knowledge meant for idle readers. This is instruction. The esoteric ritual: one passage arrests your eyes. Its ink is thicker, darker, as if the writer pressed harder with the quill, desperate to make these words last. It reads, prepare a chamber where no light enters but the flame you carry. Draw upon the floor a square, perfect in its measure, no greater than the length of an arm on each side. You imagine the act, chalk scratching against stone, forming a boundary between your world and something else. At each corner, inscribe a magic square, a 9-celled grid, each number chosen with care. Their sum eternal, their balance divine. Numbers repeat, echoing in a pattern that feels unnatural, designed to align unseen forces. At the heart of each grid, write a name of power: Al-Qudr, the all-powerful; Al-I, the ever-living; Al-Azzi, the mighty. But the book does not allow mere ink. It insists the letters be traced with bristles dipped in saffron water, saffron so thick it runs the color of dried blood. And then, it gives the command: face the west, chant 3 times the invocation: Ya Munkar, Ya Nakir, Min El-Gaib, Izawarata by Law Al-Ilm, the guardians of the grave, the interrogators of the dead, names no living soul should ever call upon. The book warns, a presence will arrive, a jinn, or something older. It will not come as you expect. It will not speak as you hope. It may whisper truths, but truth is a blade with 2 edges. Ask carefully, demand nothing, and when it offers more than you sought, refuse. The atmosphere turns even as you read. The air around you seems to shift. The candle flickers. The silence grows heavier, pressing down against your skin. You hear faint crackles, like the sound of fire far away. Or is it whispers? The book continues. When the presence appears, it may not speak. It may linger in silence, testing your patience. If you falter, if you fear, it will know, and it will not leave. Do not step outside the square until the letters are erased. Do not look away from the corners, and do not ever accept its hand, should it offer one. Your heart beats faster. You can almost imagine standing inside that square, chalk dust clinging to your fingertips, the strange numbers glowing faintly under candlelight, and somewhere in the dark, eyes, watching, waiting. The danger of knowledge. This is why the Shams Al-Ma'arif is feared. It is not just words, it is a doorway. Those who dared to test it often vanished, or were found raving, eyes wide with terror, mouths dry from whispering secrets no one else could hear. The scholars condemned it, entire kingdoms banned it, copies were burned, yet always another surfaced. Because knowledge, even forbidden knowledge, has a way of surviving. But the book itself seems to mock its readers. It warns you not to trust what it gives. And yet, it tempts you. Every page offers more talismans said to bend fate, incantations to draw wealth or power, invocations to summon protectors or destroy enemies. But every gift has a shadow, for the jinn do not serve without price, and some knowledge cannot be unlearned. The final words, the last passage you dare to read, says this: erase the square, erase the names, extinguish the flame, leave the chamber without looking back. If you do this, you may yet walk free. But if you fail, if you linger, then know this: what has been called cannot be uncalled, and what has seen you will remember. The candle gutters low, the silence deepens, and you realize you have read too far. The book is no longer just a relic of the past. It is a living thing, a contract waiting to be signed. And by hearing these words, perhaps you have already opened its first page. So I leave you with the choice: forget what you have heard and breathe in relief, or keep listening, knowing full well that some doors, once opened, will never close again.